I remember when I first became a keynote speaker, I was scared as hell. I didn't become a keynote speaker to get paid. I actually became a keynote speaker to get promoted. On a stage like this, back in early 2000, January of 2020, actually, I stood on the stage and gave a TEDx-style keynote presentation in front of my managing director, the president of our division, as well as our SVP. And in that strategic presentation, I spoke about my grandmother. I came across authentic in regards to how our families play a role in how we show up at work and how we show up for our customers. I infused data, storytelling, and I also gave a little sprinkle of the things that they would say they wanted to see, their goals, their OKRs. After that presentation, I got a standing ovation and everybody told me that I should be a TEDx speaker, but that wasn't good enough for me. I still wanted to be promoted. I was tapped on my shoulder a month after that to take on a $19 million transition project for customer service. I did that project for 12 months, and then after that, I was promoted to Vice President of Customer Success, nearly doubling my income, giving me the visibility and credibility that I desired. It worked, but what I realized is that I was almost too scared to ask for the opportunity. I wasn't invited to speak on that stage. I asked if I can bring my unique perspective from a director of sales role at that time to the audience at hand. And you know what? It worked. So if you're on the other side of this camera and you're thinking to yourself, I am not going to take big risk. I am not going to put myself in a situation where I feel uncomfortable. I am not going to do anything until I'm perfect. And that's the perfect recipe for procrastination, for anxiety, and for overwhelm. Action is what cures anxiety. Action is what cures overwhelm. Action is the secret recipe, a little known, not really talked about strategy to overcoming your limiting beliefs. And I have a inner critic. Her name is Big Bertha. Sorry for the Berthas out there. But she often tells me what I'm not capable of doing. And what I had to realize is that voice was getting louder and louder. But I also realized that wasn't my voice. Why would I tell myself what I couldn't do when I've already done hard things, when I've already seen success, when I've already proven that I'm capable? So sometimes you need to check that voice, question the merit in that voice, and really ask yourself, is this fear? Is this procrastination? And is this even my voice?